bum. Bum ba da bum bum ba. Greetings, everyone. Hello. It's me, Alex, also known as Proxy. I'm here with the Resolves MTG. Please be so kind to check us out on all the links under my face. You can find it Resolves on all your social medias, on all your things: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, Twitch, Gmail, SoundCloud, podcast app, all that jazz. And go check out our sponsor, Grand Slam, down in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Now, look, grab a drink. I have myself a drink. It's cold and it's a soda. It's bad for me, but whatever. Because we're gonna be playing some Commander. It's the Roadrunner wins. Which, for those of you who don't know, it's me taking. One moment. Let's pull it up. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm getting it. It's taking a little bit. Hope. So I take this deck. I pilot this beautiful deck right here. It's Commander's Omnath, and it's a Primal Surge deck. The goal of the deck is to play all the cards in the deck and then kill the opponent, which we've been doing pretty well. We are 10-5, and that's pretty good. It's pretty good. We have one opponent at the moment, Bushy Brow. But yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be playing a few matches, maybe one or two. We'll be taking breaks in between every hour or one match, depending on which happens last. Now, of course, we won't be stopping like at an hour if we're in a match. If we're in a match, we won't really be stopping. Like, we'll stop after the match is over. But yeah, that's it. I gotta pull up the stream on my phone because I keep forgetting to do that. Let's do that. Oh, we have another opponent. It's wonderful. It's wunderbar. One moment, you'll be seeing a nothing screen for just a little bit. Let's mute that. Pull that up. Yeah. Pull this up. Greetings, everyone. We're back. Hello. Good to see you. It's good to see everybody. We're doing this. We're doing this. All right. Probably should share this. Share to. Oh God, Facebook. Just post. It's fine. Don't need to be anything grandiose. Uh-oh. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're getting in here. We're getting into this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rut-row. Bum cheerio. Okay, so we're against a Kalia deck, which is terrifying. We're against an Azuria deck, which is terrifying. We're keeping this hand. And we're against a Yidris deck, which is terrifying. So we may not be winning this one. We may not be winning this one. But we're gonna keep this hand because we can just win off of what we have in hand. So here's what we hope. We hope we draw a 1-drop. And we hope we draw a 2-drop. Then we want to play Champion of Ruins as fast as possible. Get Seedborn out. Have Omnath. Soak up all that mana. Surge. All well goes well. It turns that like I'm turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, and then Primal Surge on 6. But I don't know how like likely it's gonna be that we make it to turn 6. So Kali player plays Rugged Prairie, plays Soul Ring, really good turn 1. Soul Ring into more ramp, which is really bad for us. If that's the case. Charcoal Diamond, this is not good. A turn 2 Kalia is not good. Our deck specifically cannot handle a turn 2 Kalia. If this is Yidris Storm, he can't do anything about it. And Azuri can't do anything this early about it, which is really bad. Mirari's Gal is a good start if we're looking to not die to the Kalia player. But now it'll be passing to me. I don't need to care about that end step thing. Mana reflection. Not a good start from us. We can do this though. I believe in us. We can do this. So the Azuri player also just plays a forest of the same variety, in fact, and then just passes. That's not good. So Alia, please be like a one-land hand and just having this crazy ramp. If they kept a one-land hand, it's fine. I'm okay with it. So what did we not want to see? Lord of the Void. That's what we don't want to see. They did keep a one-land hand. So our opponent kept a hand that had a bunch of like cheap mana rocks, but only had one land to start off the process. So we won't be seeing a turn 2 Kalia, which is really good for us. You know, I guess I'm just immediately wrong. Okay. That's a Kalia. I don't know if he sees it, but he's got Kalia mana. For those of you who don't see it, funnel the Sun Home into the Boros Signet, tap Charcoal Diamond. That makes the colors of Mardu. But they're gonna play a Dragon Tempest, which is fine. I'm guessing he doesn't want to draw hate, but he's already drawn all of the hate that I can provide him. So I don't know. I don't know if that's what he wanted. I don't hate the guy, but like, if I could play hate right now, I would. I play all the hate. I have to live. So this turn, I want any 2 or 1 drop in my deck that makes mana. Because if I can play Champion of Ronos on 3 and get Seedborn out on 4 with Omnath on field, then I will have the mana, I believe, to surge and win the game. Because again, what we're trying to do is steal the game. That's what we're trying to do at the moment. We're trying to steal the game from the Kalia player. That's what we're trying to do. If we cannot do that, then we will not win. The amount of that's going on at this very moment with my hand. So next turn, we probably are going to play Omnath. This is whenever a creature with flying enters the battlefield under your control. It gains haste until end of turn. Okay, so we did see a turn 2 Kalia. Dragon Tempest is a turn 2 Kalia. Why? Because it makes the turn 3 Kalia be able to attack instantly. That's boopy. It's real boopy. So here's what we hope. We hope he has not a single angel, demon, or dragon. And if he has Iona, we quit the game. We quit the game if we see Iona. We quit the game. No, that's not true. We don't actually quit the game. But, like, it's a big consideration to maybe quit the game if we see Iona and then he calls a green on it. If he plays Iona and it calls green, we quit the game. We can't win. We literally can't do anything. Oh, and for those people who may be watching and think this deck is insane, it is. It is insane. He's probably attacking the Aegis player. Yep. Don Break Reclaimer. Okay, so hopefully there will now be a board wipe to get rid of this Kalia. So again, here's what we're trying to do. We're trying to steal the game from the Kalia player. And all we need to do is attack with the Champion of Ronos. Isn't that amazing? Is that all we need to do is to attack with a creature to win the game? That's not true. We actually need to attack with the creature, have this one survive, have this one survive, then have the mana from this thing surviving the whole time to play the Primal Surge, and for it to not to be countered by the guy who plays blue. That's what we're hoping for in those exact orders. If it happens, it happens, and I'm the greatest player of Magic the Gathering alive. But it's probably not going to happen. Also, that guy has 2 commander damage. This guy's really thinking about his Mirage Gal. I need to really comment on what they're doing more often, I believe. So Mirage Gal, for those who don't know, he basically gets to look at the top 3 cards of his library on his upkeep, and then put them in an order he wants. It helps him not draw dead cards and stuff like that. He may have something, but I'm believing he's actually ran out of resources, given that he's played a fairly subpar Angel, because it doesn't actually do anything. I'm fine with this. Sort of slows down the game to a point where I can win the game, possibly. Because again, we just need to after Seedborn hits the board, we just need to survive 1 rotation. 1 rotation of the table is all we need to do to survive. Well, we're gonna play Omnath. We're gonna play Omnath, and we're gonna pass. We're passing. We're done. We're finished. Taunting Elf. All creatures able to block Taunting Elf do so. That's amazing. This elf is awesome. Okay, so now here's how the turn sequence we want to go do. Okay, so the Zuri player played a Forest. No, he didn't. The Zuri player played a Taunting Elf. And that was it. And past turn. It's now the Kali's player's turn. Kali is currently in the command zone. Kali can just be played again. The mana can be paid to just play Kali again. But he's only got 3 cards in hand. The Zuri player has 6 cards in hand. We have a full 7 grip, which is what we want. And then the scary Storm possible player, maybe Storm player, has only 5 cards in hand. Then you need to pay the extra 2. Then you need to have a target. But I'm assuming if he's just playing Kalia, he's going to have a target for Kalia. I don't know. Ooh. The double strike and lift link. Is it life link too? No, just double strike. So someone's getting hit for 10. That's gonna hurt. Like a lot. Fire Diamond. Fire Diamond's pretty good. So he only has 2 cards left in hand, and he's swinging at Tiaro, which makes sense. Tiaro's gonna get cracked for 10. It's gonna be Mirari's Guile. It's gonna be Tiaro's turn. Mirari's Guile activates. So Dawnbreak Reclaimer taking a huge chunk of life out of Tiaro. That's fine. I just don't want them to, like, even know I exist, really. I want to steal the game as gloriously as I can. And I have a backup plan for if the Seedborn thing doesn't work out. If the Seedborn thing doesn't work out by either Seedborn being removed or Omnath being removed, if I have drawn a land, I can also just play the Mana Reflection. And I have 2 lands and several draws. And Yidris. Not sure how I feel about Yidris. Okay. We're gonna steal the game now. That is the goal, is to steal the game. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. What do we need to happen? Okay, so we need... If this happens, it happens. And everyone can eat it if they hate it. I will be honest, and I would love some feedback from anyone who's watching this. Because my opponents seem to not like it sometimes, but there's a lot of conceding that may or may not happen, and a lot of... also, the Azuri player got to his turn and just simply tapped a wish and pass. He didn't do anything else, which makes me think he may not have anything in his hand. But it's Beharit's turn, the Kale player's turn. He's got 3 cards in hand. Let's see what he's gonna do. Who knows? But it's probably gonna be terrifying. He plays the land, which is good for us, I believe. Badaba. I'm not sure I said badaba, but I said it, that's for sure. So he's Disciple of Boldesing, which is bad. Actually bad. Because now he has a full grip again, and I don't want anyone to have a full grip. I'm going to expend 2 giant walls of resources. If I draw... I don't know. If I draw Vidalcan Orrery, I will be fairly happy. Because I can play the Ronus Seaborn Vidalcan. If I draw Vidalcan Orrery, I probably win the game. If Champion Ronus is still on the field. That's fair. That's a fair card right there. That's a fair Magic the Gathering card. 1 mana 6/6 flying haste lifelink. It's pretty good. Man. This card, if only this card was in modern. Think how good that would be. Just think how good that would be. What is this man doing? This guy's going to either die on Tiaro's turn, or we're all going to die on Tiaro's turn. I am sure there is some level of gradient, but I don't want to accept that there actually is one. If I play Gauntlet of Power, the Azuri player also gets helped out like a butt ton. So I should keep that in mind, I guess. So I guess I really, really want to draw the Vidalcan Orrery. I win if I draw the Vidalcan Orrery because the Azuri player can't really deal with it. Assuming that he would use removal on it. And on the turn I would play Vidalcan Orrery. I would have 1 mana floating. I would pass, I would untap 5 lands, and then I could float 5. And then on Beharit's turn, the guy that I'm actually scared of for like killing my stuff, because he's just playing all the board wipe colors. Like the 3 biggest board wipe colors. Since I'm not as worried about him wiping my stuff, well, since I'm most worried about him wiping my stuff, I could just play Primal Surge on his turn and just protect my board. Because in the deck would be Soul of New Phyrexia, giving me all my stuff indestructible and all that jazz. Of course, he could Merciless Eviction, and that would really suck. But if he Merciless Evictioned, I would assume I hadn't used the Soul of New Phyrexia ability, and if he did that, I could just Fight Bear everything. I could, but that would be weird. No, I'd win on. Never mind. I'd Fight Bear, Shaman, win. Stuff like that. Begin combat, waiting for Bushy Brow. Tiaro, you can't block. Oh no, it's Tiaro's turn. I'm an idiot. Tiaro, he's attacking. Who's he attacking? Ba-ba-da-ba. Beharit is declaring blocks. Doesn't matter if he blocks. He's gonna get the Cascade off anyway. He's got 5 cards in hand. Is he playing a Storm deck? It doesn't look like he's playing a Storm deck, but he could be. He could be. That's the scary thing. So he could then now play a Relentless Assault, hopefully get a Mana Rock, get another attack, but I don't think that's going to happen. So let's see. Storm? It's just a storm? Storm. Chandra. Chandra. I don't think he's going to slice my dude on principle. But, I mean, he may. Who knows? Got a Coalition Relic. It's pretty good. Storm count 2. Storm count 2. So for those of you who don't know how Cascade works, whenever this guy hits a player, for the rest of that turn, all of the spells that player will cast from their hand will have Cascade. Cascade just simply says, if you cast a thing with Cascade, you're going to flip cards from the top of your library till you get something that costs less. So it can't be a land. So it would be anything 3 or less if you played Chandra. So he's going to add 2. He's probably going to cast another spell, is my guess. Since he's adding 2. Otherwise, he would just do damage to people. Reclamation Sage. Oh, that's probably going to kill the Dragon Tempest. Or the Soul Ring. One of these two. Or he's just doing it for the Cascade. I don't know. Whenever an opponent discards a card, that opponent loses 2 life. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Ugh. I can't hit anything of mine, so I'm okay with it. Hits field. Hits field. What are you killing? Dragon Tempest, Dragon Tempest, Dragon Tempest, Dragon Tempest, which is this card right here. So then it gives Kali haste and then can also shoot things. And it's Dragon Tempest. Cool. Bum 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 this is a Green Warden of Marasa. So we got a backup plan. We got a backup plan. Got a backup plan. Yeah, put Seedborn on the field, please. Just put Seedborn on the field, if you'd be so kind. So I could go like as overkill as possible, but here's my thought process. Here's my thought process. They kill Seedborn. Okay, take 2 Gauntlet of Power. They kill Gauntlet of Power. Okay, take 2 Mana Reflection. They kill Mana Reflection. Okay, take 2 Green Warden Seedborn. Repeat. Also, Champion of Roses will now be untapped. So again, we may be able to steal this one. I don't know what's happening. I know it's happening. He has a single target removal spell in his hand. but he doesn't have the right colors to play it. It's probably Anguished Unmaking or Vindicate. But Vindicate's not instant speed, so I'm guessing it's Anguished Unmaking. Could even be something that only does 3 damage. Yeah. Champion of Ronus. Ronus' Monument. That's pretty good. It's pretty powerful. Well-Wisher. That's really good. So again, we just need to live. Chaos Warp. That's fine. Hey, I got another land. Got another land. We don't really care about that, in all honesty. Yeah, it sucks a little, but hey, whatever. It could have been way worse. Could have been way worse. Senseis. Okay. There's no way to actually, like, double your mana at the moment. I hope I get something that's like a protection thing off the top. Oh no! I do have a creature that doubles my mana. I hope I get Keeper of Progenitus. If I get Keeper of Progenitus, I can just attack in with Champion of Ronus, play Primal Surge, win the game. I don't have the Primal Surge for a lot. I just have the Primal Surge to where I would net draw like a bunch of cards because I also have Green Warden, and I don't want to run into that case where I Primal Surge my whole deck out and then draw off of Regal Force because it's a forced draw trigger. That would suck. Like a lot. So we're going to try to avoid that as much as we can. But we're also going to try to, like, you know, kill Beherets. Which looks like it's going to happen. Like, because... Oh. That's one less land we have to worry about. Again, the Kalia player can use up as much resources as it wants. It doesn't have the colors in order to sustain a control mentality. As in, it doesn't have a lot of room to just grow. Draw cards, not grow cards. What am I talking about? We didn't mean to get this out, but he does have wheel effects in his deck, most likely. You can tell he thinks he's gonna win due to the amount of time he's taking per turn. He takes a lot of time. Okay, so let's see. How can we do this? Well, again, if we just draw Keeper Progenitus, we win. We can cheat out with Ronus. Ba ba da ba ba. So our opponent goes to combat. I promise. Just looking at things. Just turn the stream back on. Well, it's not off, but you know. So Beharitz is moving to combat. Probably going to attack with the Sarah Ascendant. I don't know if it's going to be at me, or if it's going to be at the Chandra, or if it's going to be at Tiaro. But it's going to be at somebody, that's for sure. Because the 6... Whoa! Whoa! Wait a minute. That means that he's trying to deter Yidris from getting that cascade off, which is fine. Yidris may come at me, but in that vein. But most likely just so he can attack. Ow. Just so he can get the cascade off, he's probably going to hit Bushy Brow. Which as a whole is fine for me. So I have a 1/86 chance of winning the game on my turn. If my board stays alive. Which is not the best, I'll admit. But if I draw a land, I can also just play the Achroma's Memorial. And then... Man, this stuff will have, like, protection and stuff. It shouldn't be coming at me. But what do we do if it does come at me? I don't do anything. I don't, it doesn't come at me. It's not coming at me. It's going at Bushy Brow. But if it did come at me, I would just take it. Simple as that. I would take damage. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. He has 7 mana to work with. So he can totally cast like something with a CMC of like 8. Just because he has the ability to delve if he so wishes. Be like a mana doubler, or if it doubles mana, that'd be great. Or maybe like mana flare would be nice. I hope he runs mana flare and cascades into mana flare. That's what I want. That's how I want to win this game. Okay. That's a Locust God. All right. You yep. That's the thing. That's terrifying. I don't want that. I don't want any part of that. Listen here, sir. I don't like that you have that. I like it all. What's the best draw we could get? Vidalcan Orrery. Because then we could play the Vidalcan Orrery. Just pass the turn. Then just start storing up mana, play the on-man, start storing up mana, play the Gauntlet, stop storing up mana, play the Mana Reflection, start storing up mana, play the Achromas, play the Surge. The Surge. You will now have 2 mana to work with, if he so wishes. Chandra is very close to ulting. I don't like that at all. I don't like that he has this. This is not what I want. So Orrery, please. Orrery. Keeper. Uvenwald Tracker. You know, that's kind of like... It's kind of like Vidalcan Orrery. I guess. It's not at all like it. Like at all. Yeah, just cast him. Just do it. I'm gonna play this out as just the smallest bait. Okay. So again, we just want to live to our turn. That's all we want to do. If we live to our turn, we win. If we live to our turn and our board is like this, we win. It's fine. It's wonderful. That's pretty good. I like that. This guy has like another removal package. That's fine. I'll be sad, but it'll be fine. Nah, I don't need to do anything. Okay, let's do this. Let's win. Let's win this game. I popped my back for anyone who didn't hear it, and it was really good. Alright, let's do this. So the Kale player uses the Sensei Divining Tops. Gonna look at the top of your card. It's Mirari's Guile. It's this thing, but whenever he wants for 1 mana, which is really good. You can also tap the top and draw a card, but the top puts it doesn't matter. Okay, let's do this. I don't like this. Don't like it. He played a land. Don't like it. Played the top. I don't like that he's playing the top. Actually, I do like that he's playing the top. The fact that he's playing the top means he's not confident in his hand, which means he doesn't have anything to answer me. Here's the scary thing. Here's the scariest thing. Locust God. Locust God at the moment is like a wheel effect for killing me. I don't want that. I don't want to die to a wheel effect. I don't want that to happen. And I've made my board maybe a little too scary. Maybe I shouldn't have played this, but hey. Hopefully this guy will think that I am after this player, and he will also be after this player. So who knows? Who knows? And plus, I don't do swing turns. I don't have a ton of dudes on the field. What people are scared of the green is the huge swing turns. I don't have a swing turn. That's not cool at all. Source would deal damage. Okay, good. Good. So all the tokens from the Locust God now do 0 damage. That sucks. Why do they do 0 damage? Well, Gisela says specifically that basically you take half damage and you deal double damage. But how it's worded says it prevents half that damage rounded up, which means half of 1 rounded up is 1. So if you do 1 damage, it prevents 1 damage. Really good. Really good. If we do 3 damage, it rounds up to 2. So really, odds or bads amount of damage. Bads. Bad amount of damage. I'm fine with defense grid. In fact, I'm super fine with defense grid. But I do think that makes Beherit's an enemy of the state. A state enemy. A stenemy. 4 to who? Oh, lethal at Tiaro. I'm fine with that. That's not lethal. I just did the math. You'd leave him at 1. And I'm fine with that still. I'm imagining Tiara will be forced to double block, putting me in the best position. If he doesn't double block, that's fine. It's not. I'm not okay with him putting himself to 5. I want that to be noted. But he could be doing it to survive. He could also be doing it because he's confident. I don't want him to have confidence. I don't want to have composites at all. I don't want that. Mm-mm. 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 Let's do this. Okay, so he blocks with just the Reclamation Sage. Both of them trade. Gets in through with 12 of the stairs. And he may have not just wanted, he may have just not wanted to lose Locust God. He put a lot of resources into making sure he got his Locust God off. Okay, so this could be a big turn from him, which I don't like. But a big turn from him, if it doesn't prove fruitful, it's only better for me. Because I still have huge resources in my hand. And I'm guessing so does the Azuri player. So right here on Tiaro's turn, if he does not deal with my board, I win. It doesn't look like it at the moment, but it's true. If he doesn't deal with the Ulvenwald tracker, I just kill everything. It's not true either. Shit. I didn't say anything. Didn't say anything at all. Alright then, so he's still pondering his Mirari's Guile. He has 4 cards in hand. Has access to 1, 2. Has access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 mana. He can still play a land drop. So he has access to up to 10 mana this turn. What can he do for 10 mana? I don't want to know. He has an insect. He could get infinite mana this turn. That's totally possible. If he does infinite mana this turn, you know, I'm going to be sad. But, whatever. Currently, insects do no damage to Beherits. Beherits. Whatever. Who can you just go at? Going through attackers makes me feel very confident. You just can't come at me, obviously. Attacking Bushybrow. You can triple block. Or just do 10. And now he has Cascade. I don't like that he now has Cascade. As long as a board wipe doesn't happen, I'm fine. Okay, he's using... That was a buzz. Uh-oh. He's activating Chandra Torture Defiance. He's playing Dread Cacodemon. Dread Cacodemon. Dread Cacodemon. I don't think it's going to be Dread Cacodemon. I don't like this, whatever this is. Oh, it's just Nicol Bolas. I shouldn't say it like that. Oh, it's just Nicol Bolas. He's playing a 7 mana Planeswalker. Does Nicol Bolas... Do I care about Nicol Bolas? No. I don't. Like, none of these effects will hurt me. Plus, you only got a Mind Stone off of it. Yeah, I'm fine with this. So, none of these effects hurt me. Really. If he does the +2 targeting me, it doesn't matter. I have problem surge in hand. If he does the +1, I'll exile both of them mana doublers. If he, you know, 7s any of my board, it doesn't matter. I only need Omnath. Though, I need to make sure yeah, I don't think he would. I think, okay, let's turn this on. Just in case. Just in case he does try to 7 Omnath, I have to pump it. So. Please don't be a wheel. That's all I don't want it to be. And it is a wheel. It is a wheel of fortune. Fortunate wheel. That's a good card, I suppose. Okay, so I mean, you don't win anymore. Yeah, we don't just win the game anymore, to be fair. But we could still win the game. It's still possible. Still definitely a thing that can happen. But I am sad about it. I'm very sad about it. I just want it to be known that I do not... If I draw Skullwinder, screw you. Screw this man. Screw Tiaro if I draw Skullwinder. He can die in a hole. I mean, it's a good thing if I draw Skullwinder. I'm like... It's like, if I draw Skullwinder, I still win the game, is the point I'm trying to make. But even without Skullwinder, he now doesn't have a commander. I mean, I can... Doesn't matter, Goat wins. Yeah, I mean, he's still searching for a card. It is taking him quite a while. Oh, he has found something. Do not know what it was, but he has found something. Oh my god. This hand is really good. This is a really good hand. Can't I just always yield? I'm gonna lose some life. And if he uses this ability, what do we exile? Taijuru Preserver and a Forest, for sure. For sure. We probably just kill Locust God. And he just didn't use Nickel Bolts. That's fine. Forest. He says GG. I don't actually have GG. I actually probably do. Let's just get that Flight of Fancy out of here. We probably do. We probably do have it. Oh no, yeah, we have it. I'm an idiot. I'm about to draw 41 cards. No, I'm about to draw 36 cards. So if the top 36 cards has Skullwinder in it, I win. I believe I just need to play Wild Pair. Wild pair, and then I just need to play something with 4. This'll do. And if I mess this up, I have plenty of ways to actually recover. I believe I said I wanted Skullwinder. I may not have Skullwinder in the deck, but I was pretty sure I had him in the deck. I'm pretty sure I had him in the deck. I'm fairly certain about it. Okay, so we're trying to figure out how to win from here. Exactly how to. Well, we can start off by well, first off, I believe we probably need some protection. Attack. Attack Beharets. Then attack. Also attack Beharets. So I don't know how we actually win, so I'm going for the, I'm not sure why I didn't exert. I meant to exert, but it's fine. We don't actually need really to do anything anymore. Okay. So main two. Main two, I'm simply going to play Yeva. I'm gonna cancel first. Actually, I'm not gonna cancel because I don't believe I have. I'm gonna play Yeva. I'm gonna play Yeva. Wired Poe's gonna trigger. I'm gonna hit OK. Hit yes. I'm gonna look for Skullwinder because Skullwinder should be in here. I don't have a Skullwinder, so I don't actually have a way to get back. I thought I had a Skullwinder in here. Oh well. I have a Deadwood Tree Folk. So I need like 3/6. 3/6, that's 9 stats. Do I have something in my hand with 9 stats? Well, let's look. It's 11. That's 14. That's 12. I do have something in my hand with 9 stats. I have Primordial Sage. Okay. So Primordial Sage. Hit yes. To use Wildpear's ability. Play. Grab the Deadwood Tree Folk. Hit okay. Getting Green Warden of Marasa, yeah. Because it was the only creature. That's why. I was like, what? Why did that only happen? I'm so confused. Then to play the Green Warden. I'd like to clear that. Green Warden comes in. I hit okay. The reason I have to go through this fairly slowly is I have to, yeah, use Primordial Sage. The reason I have to go through this fairly slowly is because I have to figure out all of the little... I think a Chroma's Memorial is good enough to get here. I don't think Wildpear actually has a target. But, I mean, we'll look. We'll hit okay because we didn't find anything. Regal Force will be on top. It's pretty good. Yes, use Green Warden's effect. To get back the Chroma's Memorial, because now we want to play it. Yes, because we won't force out of the friggin' put that there. Hit okay. Wildpear. Hit yes. We would love to get a Arbor Elf. Step this for 1, tap this for select. Untap it. We're gonna play Elvish Mystic. We're gonna hit okay. We're gonna hit yes. Hit okay. Hits field. Hit okay. Yes. We would love to get a Priest of Titania. Okay. So now, I believe we have it. Taps for how many green? 10, and this taps for 10. I'm gonna play this. Pay it for 3. Equip. Untapper. GG. So I can fight all your creatures, then kill you with Shaman. So good game. Alright, we did it. We got another one. That's another win, guys. That's one more win. Nah, we won't use the Primordial Sage effect. Okay. They're not conceding. One player has conceded from the game. It's perfectly fine. We will just proceed to do the kill now. Because I mean, one person said GG and we're only against one person, but we should finish, like, assuming this person has not conceded. So, tab for a bunch of mana, untab it, tab for a bunch of mana, you know. Look at that mana. And then we're going to switch this to here. Untap him. Omnath died. Oh no. And now, target creature I control. This one will fight this one. And then I gotta pay that. And now it will untap. Untap. Pay the 3. Tap it. This is a creature I control. And this is a creature. Pay 1. Now I want to untap it. Pay the 3. 2 creature I control, this one, and then this creature. And then pay the 1. Tap this for a bunch. And then play the Formidable. And V is for victory, my friends. V is for victory. And that is what we do. We victory. It's another win. It's another win for us. It's another win for the road. Switch that over. That was another win, everyone. It's another win. That was another win for the Road 100 wins. All right, we're 11-5. There's a lot of barking going on. Please join us for our next match. I may be back in a few minutes. I may not. Someone may be here, so I may be taken away for a bit. But I hope to see you all next time. Please go check out your resolves. All the links under my face. You can find your resolves on all the social medias. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, Patreon, even Gmail. You can find us on the SoundCloud app and the podcast app. But thank you very much. And I bid you a farewell. Sayonara.